Imagine walking into your kitchen right now and picking fresh vegetables in the middle of winter. No snow outside, no waiting for spring. Just you, your kitchen, and unlimited fresh produce whenever you want it. Sounds impossible? It's not. And I'm Adam Groves from Backyard Crops, and today I'm showing you exactly how to make this happen. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know which vegetables grow easiest indoors and how to harvest them for months straight. Before we jump in, drop a like on this video if you want to grow your own food. Subscribe to Backyard Crops for more gardening tips that actually work, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Share this with anyone who says they can't grow vegetables. Trust me, what we're covering today will change their mind. Let's get started. Why grow vegetables indoors? The cold months don't have to mean the end of your harvest. When frost comes and outdoor gardening becomes impossible, your indoor garden keeps producing. Whether you live somewhere freezing or you just can't wait for warm weather, indoor growing gives you fresh vegetables year-round. Think about this: tomatoes in December, peppers in January, lettuce whenever you want salad. That's the power of indoor gardening. And here's the best part: it's not as complicated as you might think. Yes, there are challenges. Your plants won't get as much natural light, they'll need more attention from you. But when done right, the rewards are incredible. You can grow popular vegetables like carrots, peppers, tomatoes, and lettuce. You can grow fresh herbs. You can even grow things you probably never thought possible indoors. The barrier to entry is lower than you'd expect, and the satisfaction? Unmatched. The foundation. Key principles for success. Before we talk about specific vegetables, let's talk about the rules that make everything work. Think of these as your indoor gardening foundation. Get these right, and most vegetables will thrive. Container size matters. Your container choice directly impacts your success. Get this wrong, and even the best vegetables will struggle. Shallow greens like lettuce don't need much depth. Just 2 inches of space works fine. But deep-rooted plants like tomatoes, they're demanding. They need at least 12 inches of soil to develop properly. Choose containers with drainage holes. That's non-negotiable. Without drainage, water sits around roots and kills them. Quality soil is everything. Never use dirt from your backyard. That's a mistake that kills plants. Buy potting mix designed for containers. This stuff contains vermiculite or perlite, which creates air pockets in the soil. These pockets let water drain instead of pooling. Your roots breathe easier. Your plants grow stronger. Water, nutrients, and soil work together. Indoors, you can't rely on rain or natural decomposition. You're in charge of everything. That means managing water carefully. Soil quality matters more than it does outside. Fertilization becomes your responsibility. The good news? This control lets you optimize conditions. No surprises from weather, no pest invasions from the neighborhood. Just pure, controlled growth. Air movement keeps plants healthy. Stagnant air kills indoor plants. Plants need carbon dioxide. They need air movement to shake pollen onto flowers. Consider a small fan running on low. It sounds simple, but this changes everything. Better airflow means healthier leaves, better pollination, and stronger growth. Light is critical. Your plants won't have outdoor sun advantages. They won't have bees or wind to help. You need to provide everything. That means good lighting. That means understanding what your plants need and delivering it consistently. The light challenge and how to solve it. Here's what stops most people from growing indoors: not enough light. Your home probably doesn't get 6 to 8 hours of direct sun daily. That's what most vegetables want. Without it, they get weak and produce poorly. Natural light isn't always enough. If you have large south-facing windows, you're lucky. You'll catch the most sunlight through those windows. But most homes don't have this setup. That's where artificial help comes in. LED grow lights change the game. LED grow lights mimic the sun. They do what outdoor sun does: make plants photosynthesize and grow. Here's how they work. Outdoor full sun is about 6 to 8 hours daily. LED lights replicate this by running 8 to 16 hours. But be careful. Too much light damages plants. That's why using a timer makes sense. Set it, forget it, and let the machine do the work. Understanding light colors. This is a game changer that most beginners miss. Different colors of light do different things. Red light works best when plants are flowering. It pushes taller growth and creates leafier plants. Blue light works best during the growth stage, when plants are just developing leaves and structure. Using the right color at the right time dramatically improves results. Temperature and environmental conditions. Different vegetables want different temperatures. This matters more than people realize. Heat-loving crops. Tomatoes and peppers are tropical. They love warmth. During the day, they want temperatures in the upper 70s. At night, they're fine with the mid to lower 60s. Give them that range, and they'll reward you with fruit. Cool season crops. Lettuce, kale, and similar greens prefer cooler conditions. 70 degrees during the day works fine. At night, 55 degrees is ideal. They're not as demanding as tropical plants, which means they're easier to manage. The temperature problem. Unless you have multiple rooms where you can adjust temperatures separately, grow vegetables that like similar conditions together. Don't mix tropical peppers with cool season kale in the same space. It won't work optimally. Indoor vegetable number 1, lettuce. Lettuce is where beginners should start. This plant grows fast and handles mistakes better than others. Lettuce is shallow-rooted. You don't need deep containers. 2 to 4 inches of depth is enough. That saves space and money. Fill your container with moist, well-draining soil. Press seeds gently into the surface. Mist to keep things damp. You'll see sprouting within about a week. Wait until plants reach 4 to 6 inches tall before you start harvesting. Cut outer leaves and let the center keep growing. You can keep harvesting from the same plant for weeks. It just keeps producing. Lettuce grows from seed to harvest in 30 to 70 days depending on the variety. Full sun helps, but it handles partial sun too. This flexibility makes it perfect for homes without ideal lighting. Indoor vegetable number 2, microgreens. Microgreens are tiny. They're packed with nutrition, and they're ridiculously easy to grow. They're basically baby plants, harvested as seedlings. These come as seed mixes, combinations of beets, radishes, kale, Swiss chard, and basil. You don't need much soil. A shallow tray about 2 inches deep works perfectly. Fill it with moist soil, scatter seeds, and barely cover them. Just press gently so seeds contact the damp soil and won't dry out. Spray to keep moisture right. Germination happens within a few days. When you see 2 sets of true leaves, start harvesting. Use scissors to snip at soil level. You might get another growth spurt after the first harvest. Microgreens take just 14 to 21 days from planting to harvest. That speed hooks people. It's so fast and rewarding that beginners get excited about gardening. They need about 18 hours of artificial light daily. No soil is required for some varieties, just a peat-based mix in shallow trays. Indoor vegetable number 3, herbs. Herbs might be the most practical indoor crop. Basil, oregano, parsley, mint, rosemary, thyme, these all thrive on kitchen windows. Many herbs grow fast indoors even without perfect conditions. Start harvesting once they hit 6 inches tall. Never take more than 2 to 3 inches at a time. Harvest regularly though. Frequent harvesting pushes the plant to keep producing more leaves. You can grow multiple herb types in one container, just make sure their needs match. Mediterranean herbs like thyme and rosemary want full sun and dry soil between waterings. Basil and mint want consistent moisture. Mix incompatible plants and one or both will struggle. Think before you combine. Herb maturity varies by type, but most reach harvestable size quickly. They're hardy and forgiving, perfect for building confidence. Indoor vegetable number 4, arugula. Arugula grows compact and fast. Most importantly, indoor growing protects it from flea beetles that destroy outdoor crops. Arugula doesn't grow well in hot summers. That's why outdoor gardeners plant it only twice yearly, early spring and late summer into fall. Indoors, you're not limited. The protected environment removes heat stress. You can plant continuously. For constant harvests, sow new seeds every 2 to 3 weeks. This creates an endless supply. Days to maturity are 40 to 50 days. It needs full to partial sun and loamy, moist, well-drained soil. If this is helping you see indoor gardening differently,
Drop a comment telling me which vegetable you're most excited to try. And share this video with that friend who says they can't grow food. Let me know what questions you have in the comments. I read every single one. Subscribe to Backyard Crops for more content that makes gardening easier and more rewarding. Indoor vegetable number 5, scallions. Scallions are special because you don't need seeds. Just grab scallions from the grocery store and start growing. Plop a bunch in about an inch of water in a container. Leave them there. Some gardeners even replant the root ends of scallions after using the tops. When roots reach a couple inches long, move them to shallow potting mix. This process is so simple that it hooks people. Kids love it. Non-gardeners suddenly see how easy plants are to grow. It's a gateway to bigger projects. Harvest the green tops, leaving about an inch of stem to regrow. That remaining stem pushes new growth. Days to maturity are 50 to 70 days. Scallions need full sun, sandy loamy soil, and good drainage.
Indoor vegetable number 6, carrots. Carrots are accommodating and low maintenance. Indoor growing actually solves problems that outdoor gardeners face. Heavy, rocky outdoor soil? Not a problem anymore. Smaller carrot varieties work best indoors. They need less space and mature faster. Use a long container like a window box. Lightly cover seeds with damp peat moss so they don't dry out. Keep soil moist. Seeds sprout within 2 weeks usually. Days to full maturity range from 50 to 75 days depending on variety. They tolerate full sun to partial shade. They prefer loose, well-draining soil with neutral to slightly acidic pH. Indoor vegetable number 7, garlic greens. Garlic bulbs start sprouting when left in the fridge or on the counter. Instead of throwing them away, grow them. Plant that sprouting garlic clove about an inch deep in a small container. Water it. Within weeks, you have garlic greens growing in your kitchen. Now here's the reality. You won't get a bulb indoors. That requires specific temperatures that your home doesn't provide. But garlic greens are an excellent replacement. They taste milder than garlic, kind of a cross between garlic and scallions. Perfect for cooking. Harvest when they reach 8 to 10 inches by cutting what you need and leaving the rest. You generally get one good growth flush per clove. They might sprout again, but quality declines. Start new cloves when current ones start declining. Garlic greens need full sun, well-draining soil with slightly acidic to neutral pH, and take about 90 days to mature. Indoor vegetable number 8, radishes. Radishes grow quick. They're small, popular root vegetables that adapt perfectly to container growing. These annuals add brilliant color to salads. They only need 3 inches of space between plants once separated as seedlings. That means they're excellent for small indoor spaces. Stick them on a sunny windowsill or under LED lights. Plant them in stages if you want radishes all season long. Stagger your planting every couple of weeks. You'll have a constant supply of radishes maturing at different times, giving you a weeks or months long continuous harvest. Days to maturity are 30 to 60 days. They need full sun, loamy sandy soil, and good drainage. They tolerate acidic to neutral pH. Indoor vegetable number 9, kale. Kale varieties differ greatly in size. For indoors, pick compact varieties suited for containers or ones you can harvest as baby leaves. Kale grows relatively fast, from seed to harvest in about 3 months. Outdoors, timing is limited to late winter, early spring, or late summer for fall to winter harvest. Indoors, you ignore seasons. Just keep room temperature between 60 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit and go year-round. Placing kale in an east-facing window helps prevent afternoon sun scorching. It needs full sun to partial shade, loamy, moist, well-drained soil. 50 to 55 days to maturity. Indoor vegetable number 10, peppers. Peppers are tropical perennials. They die at season end but return the next year. If you have an established outdoor plant, leave it there. If you want year-round indoor peppers, start fresh from seed in late summer. Once seedlings reach 4 inches tall, move to permanent pots. They need at least 10 hours of light daily for fruit production. Yes, that sounds like a lot, but it's necessary for fruit. You can boost results with water-soluble organic fertilizer after repotting. When flowers appear, shake plants periodically so pollen falls flower to flower. This manual pollination is essential. Without it, no fruits form. Expect plants to get top-heavy. Use stakes or tomato cages for support. Peppers need full sun, loamy, well-drained soil with neutral pH. Days to maturity are 70 to 85 days. Indoor vegetable number 11, tomatoes. Tomatoes are also tropical perennials. They die at season end but return the next year. If you have an established outdoor plant, leave it there. If you want year-round indoor tomatoes, start fresh from seed in late summer. Once seedlings reach 4 inches tall, move to permanent pots. They need at least 10 hours of light daily for fruit production. Yes, that sounds like a lot, but it's necessary for fruit. You can boost results with water-soluble organic fertilizer after repotting. When flowers appear, shake plants periodically so pollen falls flower to flower. This manual pollination is essential. Without it, no fruits form. Expect plants to get top-heavy. Use stakes or tomato cages for support. Peppers need full sun, loamy, well-drained soil with acidic pH. Days to maturity are 50 to 65 days. Indoor vegetable number 12, potatoes. Potatoes seem like an odd indoor choice, but they're easy and low maintenance in containers. Plant multiple potato varieties, reaching maturity at different times to maintain continuous harvest throughout the season. You can mix regular potatoes with sweet potatoes. Potatoes grow in soil, but they demand full sun. Put them in a sunny south-facing window or use artificial lights. Days to maturity are 80 to 100 days. They need loamy soil with acidic pH. USDA zones 3 to 11 work well. Indoor vegetable number 13, celery. Growing celery from the base is fun and surprisingly productive. The great part, it doesn't require grow lights or sunny windows. Place the celery base in water in a spot with bright light but no direct sun. Keep it moist. Once new leaves start growing, harvest them, or keep growing. Plant the base in potting soil for bigger production. You might get more leaves than stalks. Your celery might not be store-sized, but results come fast. This project works for beginners and teaches lessons quickly. Celery needs partial sun, loamy, moist, well-drained soil. Days to regrow leaves are 5 to 7 days.
Now you know the 13 best vegetables to grow indoors. If this video helped, smash that like button and subscribe to Backyard Crops. Share this with your family. Comment below with which vegetable you're starting with first. I want to know what you're growing and see your results. Choosing your first crops. Which vegetables should a beginner start with? That depends on your space and confidence level. But here's honest advice. Start with lettuce, microgreens, and herbs. Why these three? They're forgiving. They grow fast. They don't demand expensive equipment. Lettuce is straightforward. Just seeds, soil, water, and light. Microgreens produce results in weeks. Herbs become productive fast and handle mistakes well. Vegetables like tomatoes and peppers, they require high light, high humidity, special equipment, and significant attention. They take longer. They demand more from you. They're worth it eventually, but not for first projects. Skip these demanding vegetables until you have experience. Build confidence with easier crops first, then level up when you're ready. Practical setup tips. Your physical setup determines success. Think strategically about your space. Find a spot with bright light or room for grow lights. Make sure containers have drainage. Use quality potting mix. Have a watering routine. Consistency matters more than perfection. Consider shelf systems if you're short on space. Stack containers and lights to maximize your growing area. A single shelf can produce remarkable amounts of fresh vegetables. Temperature control matters. Try to keep your growing area between 55 and 70 degrees depending on what you grow. If your home varies widely, pick vegetables with overlapping temperature preferences. Growing vegetables indoors isn't magic. It's just applied science and consistency. You control the environment. You manage water, light, nutrients, and air. When you get it right, growth happens. Start simple. Pick easy vegetables. Build your skills. Expand gradually. Before long,
You're harvesting fresh vegetables in winter while snow falls outside. This is what Backyard Crops is about. Making gardening accessible, removing mystery from the process, showing you that yes, you can do this. Whether you're in an apartment with one window or a house with a basement, you can grow fresh food indoors. Final call to action. End the video. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, comment your questions, share this video. Follow Backyard Crops for more gardening content that works. See you in the next one.